everyone, hello, I am back again. This is Victoria, and some people call me Bumi, some call me Victoria Fabs, or anyone that you find fit. I am Victoria, but I'm back again, and thank you to all new subscribers, everyone that has subscribed, everyone that made comment on any of my videos or our videos. We really appreciate it. I personally appreciate it because it's been a long time that I started this channel. I've had some problems with registration and all the things like that, but anyways, here I am again, and thank you for tuning in, should I say that, or thank you for taking your time to watch this. And if you're new to this channel, you're so welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to know when I post videos, just click the notification button down there, and you should be sent a message or an email that says I have posted whenever I post a new videos. So this is a video that is not planned, because we will plan such a thing. I never knew it would happen, but it did happen, and I will try to go straight to the point, but it's not that possible with this type of video, because I don't know how to put words together in this type of thing, but I might go different places or go to different divert my discussions to some other places, but I will try as much as possible to finish everything I want to say in this video. Yeah, so as I said, I am Victoria and I am back again. Yeah, so what happened, Victoria? Well, as you guys know already, if you don't know yet, my previous video, probably two videos, my past two videos or three, I posted a video of me surprising my mom on her birthday. I really don't want to cry in this video, but if I do, please pardon me, but I will not, because I think that I have been trained to that level where you just have to be strong, even though, yeah, that time has passed, but there was a point in this whole situation that I can't even talk about it. But now I really can't talk about it fully now, but I just have to, because I have other videos that I need to, it's just a tray of all the videos that I need to post, but this one is kind of like the most important one of all, and I need to get this done before I post other ones. Yeah, so you guys, if you've not watched this surprise video where I surprised my mom on her birthday, please go back there and watch it and give it a thumbs up and do a comment or share with your friends, just to make them happy, because I watched that video and I was all smiley all through it. So yeah, so I will start with on January 1st, the New Year's Day, and me and Gianluca, we walked to London Bridge because we were supposed to watch this fireworks thingy, but we were there for hours and it didn't happen. We just see a few of them in different locations where we were. So I was like, okay, let me call my mum, because it was like in the midnight and it was just New Year and they were like 1 hour ahead of us in UK. So I called her and she was the only one at home, and she just called me and she was like, rather I called her and she just started praying for both of us, and she was like, this is going to be an amazing year for the two of you, you know, like a proper African Nigerian mother. She just started praying for me and Gianluca and every other family too, or every other children too. She was just praying for us, and they were like, thank you, mom. And I was even scared that she was alone at home, because every other people in the house went to church already, so she and my niece was at home that night. And I was so happy to go. I was like, oh, I'm going to call you back tomorrow. That was like on the New Year's Day itself, just to say hello to everyone again, but I couldn't, of course not. And then there was this job I was doing during that period. So I was at work on the 3rd of January. On the 4th of January, I was at work. I was actually almost finishing, and I got a message for my sister, and she was like, hey, Bumi is what my sisters and my siblings call me, and they were like, Mom had an accident. Like, what? So I just did not, sorry, if you're hearing any noise at the back, it's our Oga, Gianluca, that is playing some music in the sitting room. So yeah, and I'm also sorry if this is not well focused. I have tried it 2-3 times there, but if it's not, please pardon me, but just take the time to listen to what I have to say. Yeah, so it was like, what accident? So I thought it was just like maybe a bike or something hit her or something like that, and they took her to hospital and they've been taken care of course I would never think anything worse than that. But then I heard, and then she said, oh, it's a truck that hit her, like a big trailer. Like, a trailer? Well, how is that even you know, I couldn't even put these words together then. Like, how is it possible? How can a trailer as big as the trailer is, like a truck is, how could it get to my mom where she was? Because she was at the hospital, and she just came out, she went for eye treatment and she just came out. So and they were like, oh, a trailer just hit her and she's in the emergency, in the hospital, the ER. And I still did not take it that important, because I wanted them to explain to me how can a trailer, like a big truck, hit my mom alone, you know. So I was like, what do you mean by a trailer? Like, is it just this, like, how do you mean? Is it a car trailer, or are you trying to, because I couldn't understand it at that time, and I was trying to like round up work at that time and make every paperwork and then go back home. So before I could finish that day, it was just like 1 hour after, I got another message from my sister, and she was like, hey, have you heard from Joseph? That's my older brother, is the first son of the family. And I was like, no, I've not heard from him. Nobody told me anything. Is she okay? Did you hear from my mom? What happened with my dad? Is he going there? Because they're not in the same state at this point. She went to another state for the eye treatment. So yeah, I'm gonna cry now. So well, she went there, and I was like, what do you mean by Joseph will talk to me about it? I'm like, well, Joseph is, I was trying not to think the worst at this point, and I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll wait for Joseph to come back home, because Joseph is, we live at in the same house, me and Joseph here in the UK. My other family are back in Nigeria. So, and she was like, oh, Joseph will explain everything to you when he gets back. So I was like, okay, maybe it's just what exactly happened, that my mom is okay and she's in the hospital being taken care of. And then, but then, you know, I immediately text Joseph. I text Joseph immediately, and I'm like, do you know what's happening with Mom? I heard that this happened. And I was like, yeah, she's fine, she's been taken care of in the hospital, I just spoke to her. I'm like, oh, okay, fine, so everything's okay. Well, but my mind was not at rest at this point, because no one was really giving me a specific, direct thing. No one's explanation. No one was really giving me a direct explanation. So I just felt like, okay, since Joseph says it's okay, everything is fine. And I was just praying inside my mind. This was around 7 in the night, in the evening. So I just kept praying in my mind. I'm like, God, keep her safe. God, whatever needs to be done, please let them be able to do it in the hospital. Well, yeah, so I just was like just coming back home, and I just kept on sending my sister's messages like, what is happening? Did you hear anything now? And they were like, no, we've not heard anything from the hospital, but Joseph is coming back home to me. And I'm like, well, he's supposed to be back home because it was like on a Friday. So like, yeah, he's always coming back on Fridays to stay a weekend at home before going to work on Monday. So I was just trying to make up different stories, not to think of the worst. Yeah, so well, and then I texted Joseph again, like, are you sure you're coming in today? He was like, yeah, I'm sure, I'm not sure, I don't know if I'm coming back home today. So fast forward to when I got back home, everything was okay. I sent messages to our pastor in Covenant Christian Center UK, and I would just like to say thank you to them. They were amazing and they've helped me a lot during this period. And yeah, so I got back home and I was speaking to Gianluca about it. Like, do you know my mom was in an accident today, and she was rushed to ER and everything like that, and I just felt really heavy. Like, my heart was so heavy that I was like, I don't know what to do if anything to happen to her. And it was like, it's fine, it's going to be okay, she's in the ER. And yeah, Joseph was just, I texted Joseph again and he said, oh yeah, she had a very big injury in her head when the trailer hits her. So that's what they're trying to, like, how did the trailer just hit her alone in the middle of an hospital? A trailer is a big vehicle, so it should hit not just one person, it should hit like other people. So why is it just her that is affected by this? Not that I wish other people were involved in this, but I'm just saying at that point that was what I was thinking. Yeah, so they said that. Fast forward to when Joseph came back home at that night. It was around 9 o'clock, and then I saw Joseph walk in and he was like, oh, it's so cold outside. I was trying to like translate his body language. I was trying to read his body language. So, but his body language was, he's a doctor, so they're so good with all these things. So his body language is not really saying much to me. So I was like, okay, I think everything is fine, it's okay. Maybe she's still in the hospital and everything like that. Before my brother came back, before Joseph came home, I called my dad, and my dad was like, yeah, he's on his way to that place, to the hospital. And when he got there, they told him like, oh, you don't have to disturb my mom now, your wife, I mean, and she's sleeping, we've taken care of her, she's still sleeping. That was what my dad told me. They told him in the hospital. Yeah, when he said that, I was like, okay, she's still sleeping. And then he said that they're going to like call, he should come back the next morning, that's when they're going to, he can see her. So okay, can you do this? Yeah. Okay, yeah, so back to Joseph now. So Joseph was like, oh, where's Gianluca? When he came into the door here, I was like, oh, where's Gianluca? I said Gianluca was already sleeping at that time. It was like 30 minutes. He just slept 30 minutes ago. Okay, that's fine. So he went into his room. I went to the bathroom. Because I was still trying to figure out what was happening and trying to read his body language. And I sensed that, I kind of noticed him going to our own room to probably say hello to Gianluca, and really at this point I was still not trying to think of the words. Yeah, so it was like, then when I came outside, first what I did was to go to our room, my and Gianluca's, to see if Gianluca was there, because I was trying to like get what was happening before the truth was really told. So I came to Gianluca's room and I saw that he was not there. And I was like, oh my, what is happening? Why is Gianluca not sleeping? He probably going to wake him up. And then I went to the room, to Joseph's room, and I saw Gianluca in Joseph's room. I was like, what's happening? And then Gianluca smiled. It was like, so I felt, okay, if Gianluca should smile, then everything's probably okay. And then I walked outside. I came back outside to the passway, and then I saw my brother came outside, and then he hugged me. He said, and then he hugged me, and then he said, Bumi, mommy don't die. Those were his words. I couldn't even understand it, you know. Really, you know, there's a lot of things I don't understand. Like, there's a lot of things I don't understand since I've been growing up. but this particular one, I've never understand what happened. I never understand those words. What do you mean, mommy don't? That means our mom is dead. That was what it meant. It was like, what do you mean, mommy don't die? You know, like, I just felt that, like, I felt like all the energy inside of me was drained out. And I just fell down because at that moment I don't know who I am. I did not know who I was, and I don't even know if I was human or not. I just fell down, and you know, when I heard something like that, someone later asked me, that was how I was able to explain what happened at that point. Later asked me, how did you feel when that story, when you were told? I said, I felt like there was this heavy breeze that was blown on me. It had so much power that it made me to fall, and I couldn't even understand it. It was like, it's this thing that you couldn't touch. You couldn't touch it. It wasn't edible. You couldn't like touch it as I can touch myself. But it was like there's a big spirit, or like big emptiness that just like huge power that was so powerful, but it was empty at the same time, that it was able to like just hit me at once. And that was how I felt at that moment when my brother told me that. I don't know how, I was just going crazy at that point, because how could that happen? How? Yeah, so yeah, that was how I lost my mom on the 4th of January. And I was like thinking, oh, what a year. I don't know how other people feel, but I don't know how you could like gain back your normal life after something like that happened. I've not seen my mom for almost 3 years. And I have cancelled my flight back home like 2 times already because of work. So all those things, like how could I not see my mom anymore, you know? Like how can I not talk to her anymore? So yeah, that was what happened, and I had to say this before I put out any. My mom is just the best woman that I could ever think of. Like everyone have said it already. It's, even though we already buried her, we did the burial already. Oh, I just can't imagine what a loss. Like there is still this huge space that is left there. Even when I went back home for the burial and everyone was there, my family was in the sitting room, I still felt like I've not seen everyone. Like, where is the last person? You know, there was still this emptiness in that room. I was like, there's still one person I'm expecting to see. But then I remember, oh yeah, that's my mom. So you know, yeah, so she's just going to say, you know what, why don't you just do this safer things, because I am a huge risk taker, and she just gets scared for me sometimes, and she'll be like, oh, don't do that, and you know, just do this, at least we're sure this will work, just do that one and just go through it little by little, and you're going to succeed anyways. And you know, and she's just like, she's always there. Like there's no amount of time that you need from her that she will not give to you. She will always listen. My mom will always listen at all time, no matter what she's doing. This is just about me. I can't even believe what she's done to all my other siblings, what she's done for them, and our sisters, neighbors around us, in the church, and even people that she doesn't know. You know, she just freely lives her life, and you never see her like making like oh bad face and things, even though sometimes she's not happy, but when she sees you she puts on this big smile on her face, and then I'm like, stop it, like we know what you're going through. And you know, it's so hard for her to even start saying things out, because she knows that these are my children, they need me, let's do this together, you know. But if not because we see things that are happening to her, she wouldn't start complaining about it. Of course she says some things sometimes like, oh, I'm sick, my legs hurt, things like that, but she did not make it feel like a burden on any one of us. And you know, I don't know how to explain this woman that you will understand as much as I do. You know, there's no amount of thing that you give to her that she doesn't accept with a huge, like, gratefulness, or how do I explain that? Like, even if you give her a little thing, she just, oh my god, this is, you know, the expression on her face on receiving that thing, she's so happy about it. And she's like, oh, if you go watch the Surprise My Mom video that I did, you see her carrying the pillow with a picture on it like that. Then I'm like, Mom, it's just a pillow, it's not a trophy. But that's just how she does. She's just like, she's so proud of all of her children, like, and she doesn't like make one feel higher than the other. I don't know how she does it. She just make you all feel the same, and she loves us all the same. And there's a lot of stories about her that I have to keep talking about, because even though she's not physically with us anymore, I know she's here. I know she's with every of our children, you know, and she's just an happy person generally. She's just so happy that, you know, I think it's just because she's contented with whatever she has. So that's why any little thing you do to her, you do for her, it's a surprise. So yeah, so I'm just, if you want me to show you some of the clips that I have, I did not really make so much videos while I was in Nigeria, because obviously I went to bury my sweet mother. And yeah, so if you want me to make a video of my trip in Nigeria, please give this video a thumbs up, or comment down below. If I have just one person or two people say yes, we want you to post a video of you in Nigeria, and few of my family, and what things that I did. And I also went to I had a 12 hours sleepover or stay over at Egypt Cairo, which was fun too, because I was able to do a few other things. And also I went to Italy, so I can make that all in one video and post it. If you want me to do that, please comment down below and I will do it. If you want to follow me on my daily life, go to my Instagram page, which is The Victoria Fabs. That is THE Victoria VICTORIA FABS, all in one word. Yeah, just go to my Instagram page. I do Instagram stories. So yeah, so I'm sorry if my video was everywhere now, but if this whatever I said was, I just needed to express that, and what happened, and how I heard about my mom's death, and yeah, tributes to her. And I just want to say I love her so much. Mom, I love you so much. And really, I think that was all I was saying on that day that I heard about this. I love you so much, Mom, and I can't just express how much I do, but I know you know that. I know you know that because I told you most of the time. So really, I'm just laughing because she makes you laugh whenever you talk to her. She just laugh, like, I'm like, hey Mom, you're going to come to UK, so what's your uncle doing there? You know, like, what's your uncle do for UK? You know, so she just makes you laugh. She makes every situation, every place you find yourself, she makes it more fun for you. Yeah, so that's my mom. I love you so much, Mom, and I pray that everything that you've taught us, that will make you good use of it, and also keep resting in peace, Mom, because you're the best, and I know you're in a better place right now. You're enjoying yourself with God, and probably relaxing, resting all day. But anyways, yeah, so guys, also if you want me to do a review on this book, which I might probably do, but I would like to know what you guys think. If you want me to do like a review on this book, this is The Heart and All Soul by my sweet Patricia Bright. She is amazing, And you know what, guys, she lived at Battersea. I just moved from Battersea last year, so you see I feel so connected with her even more now. So yeah, that's the book. I'm just going to open a few pages. I just like the cover. Okay, we're not doing a review now, but I just wanted you guys to know that I got this, and I will be doing a review, but let me know if you really want that, so I know how to prioritize my posting. So yeah, that's it. And how much did I get this? Oh, that's a review again. Okay guys, I have to go now, but thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up, and if you want to know more about me, just go to my Instagram page, the Victoria Fabs. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Have fun, enjoy yourself, enjoy every minute of your life. Do not do things that will make you unhappy. Do not do things that will make you regret any hour. Just do you every single time, please. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Comment down below, subscribe if you're just watching me for the first time, and yeah, I will see you guys later. Take care guys. Ciao.